Welcome back to Indiana Diecast Racing and the Final Fantasy Fracas, a diecast racing tournament celebrating the wacky, unreal designs of our imaginations. Today we've got Round 1, Groups 5 and 6. First up, it's one of the longtime greats here at IDR, Numskull from the team of the same name, driving Super Bubble, a candy red bubble gunner weighing 92 grams. The first driver for Grumpy Cloud Racing, the Breanimal, is driving Orange Whip, a 63-gram fast fish, a casting I've always really liked. Representing Vapor Racing as a guest driver, it's Cyrano Buckminster. CB gifted Beagles R Us a most generous donation to drive this 86-gram hyperliner called Purple Belly, as well as a couple other cars later this round. One of the more unique entries in the tournament, Lily the Dog is perched precariously on Manpower, a 70-gram railroad paw car. Numskull and Breanimal up front, Cyrano and Lily in the back. Lily's slow out of the gate and Numskull quickly takes control. Numskull is flying as he pulls way ahead. He spins, but Numskull takes a very easy victory to open the day of racing. Surprisingly, here comes Breanimal for second, and I don't see what happened to Cyrano or Lily. Oh, never mind, there's Cyrano falling off the back of the track following the sock hop turn. I'm being told Lily apparently suffered some sort of engine trouble and was unable to progress past the second turn. Numskull quickly got ahead and built speed, the others were unable to match. Cyrano survives the S section, but takes the sock hop turn too shallow, and the camera barely catches him start to roll over on the western side of the square. The Breanimal, the benefactor of Cyrano's untimely wreck, banking 3 points instead of 2. Cyrano will look to get his mojo back from the pole on lap 2 with Numskull outside. Lily again with trouble out of the gate, and Numskull already ahead, and Buckminster rolls in turn 2. Here comes Breanimal having cleared Cyrano, and it's a 2-car race. Sort of. Numskull, making this look easy, takes it to the house for back-to-back W's to start us off, and the Breanimal will once again claim second due to a wreck by Cyrano Buckminster. I feel kinda bad because Cyrano generously donated money to help the puppies saved by Beagles R Us, and it's just not happening for him so far. The front row so quick out of the gate, the cameraman unable to keep up as they pass the Eye of Sauron. Whoa, where did that come from? Maybe that's why Numskull piled on the speed as they hit turn 2, and again Cyrano with that shallow angle unable to keep himself from rolling. Numskull perfect so far as we're headed to another 2-car domination. Underdogs, dog, Lily on the pole, Cyrano outside. Lily on her way with a push from the Breanimal, but Cyrano and Numskull are quickly pulling away. Cyrano staying ahead creates some space, but Numskull catches him in the S-turns and Cyrano gets clobbered. Numskull is all alone for the third time. He'll collect the turkey, and oh no, Lily has wrecked in Echo Base, and the Breanimal is stuck behind her. Buckminster looks so good this time, and even hinted at pulling away from Numskull, but Numskull's too quick through the S-turns, and clocks Cyrano, nearly driving him off the track. Well folks, this one's over. Numskull and the Breanimal will be moving on. We'll simply run this last lap to get it on the books. Not surprisingly, Breanimal and Numskull take off looking to pad their stats. Bree gets ahead, but Numskull catches her in the S's. Breanimal looking to upset Numskull's streak, and he wipes out on the final straight. The Breanimal takes lap 4, and we won't belabor this one anymore. Numskull puts up the highest score of the tournament so far with 15. The Breanimal scores 10 with 1 DNF. We move on to Group 6, and it's Matthew Devers from Nick Devers Racing in Old School, a GT Scorcher weighing 64 grams. Solo driver Tillakum may be in the wrong tournament, driving Orange Sombrero, a 65-gram 1959 Cadillac. Yeah, apparently the rules didn't explicitly prohibit real cars, so we'll let it ride. Representing Filipiak Performance Diecast, Bree Nanner is driving Hollow Point, A bulletproof weighing in at a cool 127 grams, nearly twice that of Matthew's ride. And lastly, it's Ray Ray from Dogtown Racing, piloting a very interesting crock rod called Saddlebags, weighing 74 grams. They set up for lap 1 with Matthew and Tilikum on the front row, Bree Nanner and Ray Ray in the back. Matthew and Bree get a great jump on that inside lane, and they fully left Tilikum and Ray Ray in the dust. Bree Nanner all over Matthew, contact, and Matthew holds on to take lap 1. Looks like Tilikum has wrecked, and Ray Ray has stalled out higher up on the track. I think we're starting to see a track peculiarity start to emerge where the lead car gets separation on the coroplast, but the second place car carries more speed through Echo Base and catches the leader as they crash and bang through the S's. Nick Devers Racing wins from the pole. They're on top after 1. Bree Nanner and Matthew up front, Ray Ray and Tilikum in the back. Wow, Bree looks hot, and this time Ray Ray looks competitive. Whoa, Bree Nanner nearly wrecks and coughs up the lead to Ray Ray. She dives inside and can't get it done. Ray wrecks! Bree Nanner and Matthew zip on by, and Ray's back on his wheels. Bree Nanner's gonna coast to the win. Matthew limps to the line. And Ray Ray will cross for a really disappointing yet miraculous third. I'm so glad the catch basket's there, because it's really doing a great job of not collecting any cars. Looks like Tilly has come off the track in the final turn, which for now we're referring to as the death race turn. On what was probably the craziest lap of the tournament so far, Bree Nanner understeers in turn 2, bouncing around and giving Ray Ray a chance. He throws a decent block in Echo Base but can't hold it together, catching a huge break when Matthew gives him a tap on his way by. Matthew and Bree Nanner tied atop at 7, but this one's clearly not over. Ray Ray and Bree Nanner on the front row, Tilikum and Matthew in the back for lap 3. A pretty even start, and the front row starts to pull away. Bree fights around the outside of 2 to take the lead. She absolutely flies through the S's, and FPD is going to cruise to another solid lap victory. Ray Ray is limping down the final straight. He'll claim second. It's a double DNF with Matthew wrecked in turn 2 and Tilikum stuck behind him. Bree Nanner really looks strong. I'm betting she goes deep into this tournament with her ability to get to max speed quickly and generally maintain control through the S's. She locks up a spot in round 2, and Matthew Devers will have to defend his 2-point lead over Ray Ray. Matthew inside back, Ray Ray front outside. Ray Ray gets a big push from Bree. Ooh, Ray Ray wrecks, and Bree is tossing him down the track. He's back on his wheels, but Bree Nanner assumes the lead. It's Bree Nanner, Ray Ray, and Matthew Devers. Hey, and even Tilikum finishes the lap to close out today's day of racing. The turns immediately following Echo Base that comprise the S section are so dangerous, as Ray Ray comes to find out. But he catches a huge break when Bree Nanner knocks him around, as he's able to make a crazy recovery. But it's all for naught as Matthew Devers edges out Ray Ray by a single point to move on. Congratulations to Numbskull, the Bree Animal, Bree Nanner, and Matthew Devers. This has been Jim D for Indiana Diecast Racing. Be sure to check in next time for more slightly above mediocre diecast racing and the continuing round 1 action of the Final Fantasy Fracas.